Who is there with me? You're all welcome. So today we are going to be treating the topic on this on the headline. I hope you can hear me. Let me know if you can. Okay, let me know if you can. Treating the topic attaining focus, breaking the chain of procrastination. Attaining focus, breaking the chain of procrastination. Okay, I might not sound as energetic as I used to because I'm a little bit under the weather right now. So you're welcome, Mr. Wisdom and Adeze. So it's gonna be a very rapid session. So if you notice there's a lot of distraction around these days, so much distraction that it's hard to focus. So what you have to do is to start by looking inwardly, finding out the internal causes of your lack of focus, okay? Or internal causes of whatever it is, and also looking at the external causes so that you can tackle them squarely. Okay. So you don't want to be in the distraction trap, setting many goals but not being able to stick to your goals. Okay. Because there's so many side distractions from within and without. Okay. So one thing you have to do for yourself is discover what it is first. Discover what the source of distraction is first. Okay. For some people, for some people, the distracting voices from inside could be your self-imposed limiting beliefs, could be self-doubt, fear, bitterness, unforgiveness. It may also be as a result of interest in too many things and not knowing how to control your interest. That's the shiny object syndrome or the fear of missing out. Okay. So whatever it is, you have to arrest those noisemakers in your head and quiet them. Okay. So let's talk about those distracting voices from the outside. Yeah. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. Hope you are following. Okay. So looking inwardly, finding out those distractions, finding out those distracting voices. Okay. And so I'll get to that. It could be as a result of, you know, when I'm talking about voices from the outside, it could be as a result of FOMO induced by your environment, fear of missing out. It could be as a result of environment, I mean, direct environment in terms of your home, your apartment, your workplace, or whatever. It could be as a result of personal frivolities, video games, TV shows, movies, romance novels, mindless social media strolling, scrolling, and all sorts. Okay, today it's very easy to get hooked up on reels, Facebook reels, Instagram reels, and before you know it, you are like the whole day is out, and you are complaining, 24 hours is not enough anymore. I don't think I had the same 24 hours. It's the same thing, but it's not the same way that you spend your time that other people spend theirs, and that goes a long way to tell the outcome, the results you get. So I'll be very sincere with you. It's very hard to focus these days. The forces are constantly raging within us and before us. So it's a fight. You have to keep fighting. It's hard. It's very hard, I understand. But let's understand each of these components. When it comes to the issues of the mind, you have to sort them out. Calm your mind. Remind yourself that you can. Use positive self talks and affirmations. Do breathing exercises to quieten and calm your soul. Pray. and talk to your maker. That can also help calm your mind. So you need to ease yourself so that you can focus. As for shiny object syndrome, it happens to majority of the people. So that's why many people keep jumping around like jumping jack. Today is graphics, tomorrow it's animation, next thing is web development, then the next it seems affiliate marketing is cute and they jump in. At the end of the day, they end up confused, which is mainly due to lack of clarity. So gain clarity, don't jump around. Pause and reflect and ask yourself, is this really what I want for my life? As for the fear of missing out, you have to understand that opportunity doesn't come but once. Better opportunities that you are prepared for will come. So just make sure you are prepared. Don't let the fear cause you to take decisions you would regret. There's money everywhere. There's money in crypto. There's money in affiliate marketing. But there's a lot of money in public speaking too. You can make millions from teaching too. Okay? You have to be wise enough to focus on your process long enough to start reaping the oil. So keep building and growing. You can grab opportunities you are able to justify adequately, but don't let the emotion of fear push you from one tree to another. Okay? So about the external factors, I also put fear of missing out here because it goes hand in hand with pressure. There's too much noise and pressure out there today. You need to tune out of that noise so that you can focus. Currently, what's taking over the market is affiliate marketing, you know. So people keep oppressing you with credit alerts, screenshots, and weekly payouts, and making you feel your life is wasting. But you also have to understand your own process, your own unique process, your own unique identity, your personality, and what suits that. If you're not careful, all those things you see, all that pressure will ruin your mood and make you bitter. Because you always keep seeing people who are better than you in different things. So you get tempted to jump into what they are jumping into or what they are doing. You should reassure yourself that you are being productively busy and working on your strategy. Most things people do and they post testimonials and post all those things they post and they insult you on top of it and they call it oppression marketing. But I find it to be unnecessary manipulation. It's unethical. Okay. So about your environment, you can learn how to change any of the factors that you can control. Move out if you need to. Shut your door if you can. Change your location entirely if you can afford that. That's very necessary. So maybe your parents don't allow you to focus. Then start going somewhere. Leave the house maybe during the day. Go somewhere else so that you can focus and work. Find a secure location, maybe a library. Go there, do your work, come back. So sometimes I have to go quite far away from home so I can concentrate well. You know, I used to do that. So you have to be intentional about creating an enabling environment for your growth. About personal frivolities and time wasters, those ones you should utterly abandon if you can. Remember my golden rule for time optimization. Learn to do less of anything you can do without. This gives you more time and mental freedom to focus. Anything you find out that you can do without, please do it less. If you find out that you can do without movies, please stop watching movies. Yes, you don't have time. That's the truth. If you find out that you're not going to die if you stop doing something, if you know you're not going to die if you stop watching movies or reading those novels that you are reading, they're not really essential to your growth and your future. You can count them as frivolities and you can abandon them entirely. You won't die if you don't play video games. You won't die if you don't gist. You won't die if you don't read those romance novels. Watch those thriller movies. You won't die. Those TV programs that distract you so much. You won't die. Please do without them. There's no time. There's no time. You don't have time. You don't have so much time. Okay? I understand it can be hard. I know. But for myself too, I've been finding it very hard lately to get rid of Facebook Reels, because these things are there. Even when you click on show less, I've not found a way to stop Facebook from showing me reels. They will put it in your face, you will see it, and you keep watching. Same thing with Instagram and TikTok. These people want you to become a consumer. They want you to spend your life there. So you have to be very careful. Learn to do less of anything you can do without. Okay. So yeah, it could be comedy, it could be interesting videos after interesting videos, all those funny things. And some of them are useful but not so important at the moment, not so urgent or important. So put them where they belong. You can save videos you don't want to watch now. You must not watch everything now, right? You can save videos you don't want to watch now. Some videos online are there to waste your time. Obviously, they're there to waste your time. So you see them, they keep making one thing. Some of them they will claim it's a scientific experiment. You must be seeing that on Facebook. They say it's a scientific experiment, and then they're doing the experiment, and you know it doesn't end. 9 minutes, they're still doing a simple experiment. 10 minutes, they're still doing the same thing. 30 minutes, that's you keep watching. If you scroll it to the end, you now find out it's nonsense. So you can read comments of such posts and you see it. Okay. So um it's something you must do by all means. Yeah, it's something you have to do by all means. So even if it means turning off social media completely for some time so that you can recharge and concentrate, do that. Okay, you're going to have a period. You need to have such periods that you step out of the social space, get out of the pressure, you know regain your energy, recharge, refresh, and rest. Okay, so you can do that too, so you can concentrate. You can plan adequately and be accountable. Okay, be accountable to yourself, be accountable to somebody. Okay, you need to have that partnership, and that was why I created those tags in the group. I'll still explain why. I will still give further details. So let's talk about procrastination. Okay, you probably already know what it is, and the truth is most people are procrastinators. Most of us, if not all of us. Procrastination is not entirely bad. The thing is, we procrastinate things that we don't like. Things that we are not really so interested in. We tend to procrastinate those things easily. Okay, so procrastination is like I said, it's rampant. You want to do something, but you are not setting a specific time for it. Let me do it tomorrow, let me do it tomorrow, let me do it tomorrow. Before you know it, the time expires and you don't get to do that thing. You miss a lot of opportunities, deadlines, you know because you are not being proactive. Okay, so some of the most popular causes of procrastination include: one, lack of internal and external motivation. The second one is confusion, lack of clarity. Then finally, pure undiluted laziness. Okay, yeah, as human beings we can be lazy sometimes. I understand that. It's one of the causes of That's one of the reasons people procrastinate: laziness. So and I have some pills that would help you solve that problem. Apart from external motivation sources such as mentors and accountability programs. I hope you can still hear me. Ignore the sound on my background. It's my baby crying. Okay, so so um it's my brother's baby crying. Like I was saying, I have some pills that would help you solve that problem of procrastination. Okay, apart from external motivation sources such as mentors and accountability programs, there are three pills that can help you. And those three pills pills as per medications. Three tablets that can help you. One is purpose, two is passion, three is necessity. Purpose, passion, and necessity. What do I mean by this? Let me start with passion. The reason a lot of people procrastinate activities is because they're doing what they don't enjoy, or they're doing what they are not passionate about. You know, most times that's the reason, that's the motivation. You are not lazy or you are not procrastinating, you are just unmotivated. Okay. So if you want to work on this, you have to start doing start falling into, or let me say, start doing more of activities that you really enjoy or you are passionate about. You tend to procrastinate less, or you find a way to blend in such activities into even the difficult ones that you tend to procrastinate. Okay. So if you are going to take a course in an area that you are passionate about. If you're not interested in leadership and you just go to the bookshop, and because Emeka bought 360-degree Leader by John Maxwell, you want to go and buy the same book and read, you may procrastinate, you may read a book for 10 years, you won't finish it. But when you are reading something in an area you are passionate about, you tend to do it more because you are deriving pleasure from the activity. Okay. Or even something you have an emotional attachment to, that's still passion. you know you hate unemployment. So when you are reading about unemployment, the solution to unemployment in Nigeria and stuff like that, you are more enthusiastic about it. So you tend to cover more, you tend to do more, you tend to procrastinate less. Okay. So some of the activities that you always procrastinate, you should either outsource them or abandon them, or change them for the meantime, and do more of what you want to do, you really love to do. Okay. Let there be personal purpose to it. Then the next one is purpose. Yeah, let me talk about this one. Do it because you are solving problems, real problems, and that gives you fulfillment. Do the activity that makes you feel like, yes, I'm solving real problems, I'm living in purpose. That way it will be hard for you to procrastinate. You see, these two, purpose and passion, this is the reason I teach almost every day. I hardly it's when I say I want to host a class and I put out the dates, it's hard for me to say I'm shifting it or something. I love to do these things that I do, and it gives me so much fulfillment because I know I'm helping people solve many problems. When I want to take a course, and the course is about digital marketing, I'll find myself procrastinating it most times. But when it's about teaching or public speaking, man, before you know what's going on, before you say Jack Robinson, I'm done. You know, passion and purpose. So when you are doing stuff in line with your purpose, in line with that sense of problem solving, that missionary sense, that identity, when you are doing stuff around it, around those things, you most likely tend to procrastinate less and do more. Okay. So have that mission. I have to do this. If not, somebody will die. I have to do this. If not, somebody will perish. You will tend to procrastinate less, obviously. Right? purpose. So you are doing this because of somebody else, not because of yourself, not just because of you. You know, there's an external attachment, there's another meaning, there's a bigger why to that activity. So you tend to procrastinate less and do more. Okay. So the next one is necessity. Understand these three things will give you the reason, the three big whys. Necessity. Why should I have to do this? Because I need money. I need a better life. It may be that you want to get married on time. It may be that you really need money. You need to settle yourself. You need to settle your children. You want your children to attend the best schools in the world. You want the best for yourself. You want to buy the best shoes. You want to drive good cars, even if it's not the most expensive cars, but you want to drive cars that won't be stopping you on the road. And you know that this is one of the pathways. So this is one of the reasons you must do this. Okay? You can't you must understand that. So that's necessity for you. Okay? So I hope you got value from this. I hope you got value from this. Just realize whenever you want to procrastinate, always ask yourself, let this thing be going on in your head. Let this conversation be going on in your head. You know, what's going to be the cost of not doing this for myself and for other people? Okay, so that's it. I'll be ending it here, and I'll be glad to entertain any question you may have in the group. I'll be glad to entertain any questions at all you may have in the mentorship group. Okay. So do have a wonderful night. Do have a wonderful night rest. I don't know why this thing is not ending yet. Probably it wants me to add more. So I'm going to add one. Okay. If you want to stop procrastinating, start planning. Start planning. Break your goals down into smaller chunks. Make your goals less scary. Some people go and set goals and then it's looking so strange and scary and difficult to achieve. That's one of the ways you usually get yourself overwhelmed. So take life bit by bit, take your goals bit by bit and crush them. Make plans, get a note, write down what you want to achieve. And when you do this one, tick it out. When you do this one, tick it out. Use time savers and planners and calendars. Use your calendar a lot as reminders. Another reason why we procrastinate is because we trust our brains too much. You trust your brain for everything. So learn to write, learn to use your calendar to put in tasks that you want to achieve, let's say for the day, for the week, or whatever. So when the time is approaching, my calendar, I have reminders set for almost every activity that is important to me. And I'll set reminders 1 hour before, 2 hours before, 30 minutes before. Okay. So at least I'm sure I'm always getting reminded of this thing. It will be hard for me to procrastinate it. But when you allow it to be just your mind, oh, it comes to you, I need to do this application. And put a definite time to it, then you'll find out that it will be a lot easier for you to flow, you know. These ones just came into my mind right now and I decided to share with you. So you need to take that and apply it to your own life. Okay. Use reminders a lot. So I've said a lot of things from keeping yourself accountable, um passion, purpose, necessity. Now using reminders and planning well, breaking your goals down into smaller chunks. So these are going to help you immensely. Don't let yourself be overwhelmed. Don't compare yourself with other people. Don't compare yourself with what you are seeing online. Your journey is different. Your own journey is unique. You are uniquely made. You are the best of you ever. You are the best of you in the world right now. You have your own mandate to fulfill. You can't be like any other person. You can't do it like any other person. We all have different paths. Understand, appreciate, and embrace your own path. And that's when success really begins for you. Okay. So have a wonderful, wonderful night rest. We'll meet in the group chat, the mentorship group. All right. Bye.